Hi, this is Dr. Samantha Sweeney, and this is Just for Fun Friday, your weekly dose of how to infuse diversity into your life and the life of your kids. So does anyone else here have like 1,000 Legos in their home? I mean, they're not just in the playroom, they're not just in your kids' bedrooms, they're everywhere. They're in the kitchen, they're in the dining room, they're in the bathroom, like just taking over the whole house. This is definitely the case in my house. Legos have been a part of our lives since my kids were like teeny tiny. They just absolutely love playing with them. That's why I'm excited to introduce this week's item to you. This week's item is called the Lego Education Duplo World People Set. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what that means. It's about what it sounds like, but I'll tell you a little bit more. So the thing I like about these is that they're Duplos. So they're the slightly bigger Legos, not the teeny tiny ones. I find that when kids are even when they're into the little ones, they also still like the big ones. At least that's the case in my house. So hopefully your kids will like these, for years to come. But the nice thing about this is that it's for, young ages as well. Manufacturer recommends this for 24 months and up. And I think that's about right because, you don't want your kid accidentally swallowing one of those tiny little Legos. So this is really for kids 2 and older. And this World Lego set is really what it sounds like. It's got lots of different people that are representative from people around the world, which is really cool. And the thing I really like about this set is that it's not just about people who have like different skin tones. There's like one black one and one Asian one and one white kid, and that's about it. There's really quite a range of different skin tones, and they've also changed other things about the characters. So their hair texture is a little bit different. The clothing that they wear is different. So I think it's a little bit more representative than we usually see in some of these multicultural sets that really just only change, skin tone just a little bit. So I think that's really cool. So I rate all of our Just for Fun items on a scale of 0 to 5. And this one is a 4. And the reason I give it a 4, it's got the diversity themes of race and ethnicity, of gender. There are boys and girls in this set. The reason I gave it a 4, kind of bump it up a little bit more, is because they're Legos. Legos are just so universal. Kids just absolutely love them, and they play with them pretty much forever. Into high school, into college, and beyond. People just love them so much. And so there's so many ways to kind of infuse diversity into that, because as your kid, grows and gets older and does different things with the Legos, they can infuse them into like different things that they create when they're being creative with these different Legos, which I think is really cool. So it takes a little bit more effort on your part and on, your child's part to be creative in the way that you infuse diversity, but you can infuse other types of diversity into this. So you can talk about, maybe ability level. So did something happen to one of the Duplos and now they can't walk anymore? Or maybe they hit their head and something happened, and how does that kind of play out? Or maybe you can talk about different places that they go. So different places of worship, for example, you can introduce religion into there. So did they go to a church? Did they go to a temple? Did they go to a mosque? Why or why not? So there's ways to kind of use this to infuse different types of diversity into the play, which I think is really cool, just because they're Legos and kids can do so many different things with them. So that's it for this week's Just for Fun Friday. I hope that you really enjoyed it and that it inspired you to go out and to infuse kind of some of this different diversity into your Lego play. Head on over to the website, www.culturallycompetentkids.com, where you can get a link to buy this if you choose to do so. And then you can also get a free one-page printout where it talks about all the different things that we talked about today. So the different age range, the diversity themes, some activities that you can do with your kids with this Duplo set, and also ways to continue the conversation. Because remember, even though it's important to have fun with diversity, it's also important to keep going to have more conversations about diversity as the harder things kind of come up. So I hope that you really enjoy this, and I'll see you next week on another Just for Fun Friday. Thanks for joining us for another Just for Fun Friday. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it inspired you to go out there this weekend and have even more fun with your kids. I've created something that I'm really excited to share with you, and I think you're really going to love. I've compiled this amazing book list of all different diverse books. It has different characters, different storylines, and I think you're really going to love it. It's for kids of all ages, from babies, yes, babies, all the way up to young adults. So in order to get it, go to www.culturallycompetentkids.com. Sign up for the newsletter and it'll be sent straight to you right away, right to your inbox. You can use it for all sorts of things. You can use it for learning time, you can use it for literacy time, or just fun snuggle time with your kids. So sign up, enjoy it, and I'll see you next week for another Just for Fun Friday.